You know what? This is absolutely crazy. Look, you're going to say, Leggy, man, you're outside. What are you doing outside? Yeah, you're going to come out with all the jokes. Have you been let out for good behaviour? Well, no, but sort of, yes, I have. I've been let out for two absolutely amazing reasons. And the first reason is because on the bottom of this bottle it says external use only. And you know what? Even I'm starting to think, that's probably not even what it means. Alright, let's move on to the second reason. The second reason is Uncle Hugo has launched a new Hugo Boss bottled fragrance. And to be specific, it is Hugo Boss bottled Pacific. Alright, okay. I guess it's ready for the summer. And here in the UK, we are pretty much just at the start of summer. That's the real reason why I'm outside. Okay, so what is Hugo Boss bottled Pacific all about? Let's spray it and try and tell you. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Just going to spray it. Okay. I'm going to be honest. This really doesn't bear any resemblance in my nose. There's the nose, not, yeah, there. In my nose to the original Boss bottled. Okay, Boss bottled is a legendary fragrance. It was launched late 90s. It's still going now, and seriously, every 6 months there's another one in the bottled lineup. Personal favourite is Hugo Boss bottled Night. That one just outshines all of the rest of them. But what's this new 2023 launch all about? Okay, at the start, when you smell it, you just get hit by a massive coconut cut in half. Seriously, it is coconut all over this one. There's also in this one like a seasidey sort of salty sort of air sort of vibe. There's also a sort of an oily sort of cypress, and at the bottom there's a sort of a hint of sandalwood. None of these are big players. The big player is the coconut and the other big player is the citrus. And at the start there is a little scuffle between the coconut and the citrus. I think the citrus is like a lemony sort of orange, mostly like a lemon. I'm gonna go for the lemon actually, because it is that sort of sparkle. Okay, but here's the thing. At the start there's a little scuffle between the coconut and the lemon. And the coconut just sort of says to the lemon, holds the lemon down, goes, mate, you ain't going nowhere. This is a coconut fragrance. Okay, what you're going to smell essentially is a coconut with a sort of a salty sort of breeze, if you know what I mean, and a slightly creamy effect. Okay, now, I always think with a summer fragrance, I'm always expecting a sort of a punchy sort of fragrance. And a sort of a sparkling, a real sort of sparkling, sort of fun kind of fragrance. Have to be perfectly honest, this is quite a subdued summer fragrance. Yes, the overall vibe is that this smells very much like a suntan lotion, you know, that sort of oils that you put on your skin to stop yourself getting burnt or whatever. Okay, that's the overall vibe of this. It is very summery, it is a summer smell, but for me personally, I prefer something which has a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more energy. All right, it's an eau de toilette, and I had no high hopes at all. I thought, you know what, if I get half an hour out of it, that's about it. This has actually really impressed me for an eau de toilette. Now, let's be really brutally honest. 2023 this launched, so it's a launch model. And when you look at it, yeah, there's loads of oils, and I'll be honest with you, it's not a massive violent projection. It just isn't. It doesn't have that sparkling projection like something like Cedric Bose, you know, that just has a sparkling projection. This isn't. I say this is a slightly subdued summer fragrance, and also the sort of performance is slightly subdued. It doesn't jump off your skin, it doesn't scream summer, it sits there. I'll give you, it is very persistent. All day long, you as the wearer get whiffs of it, okay, which is great for an EDT. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't sort of really radiate off you. It sort of sets up a fairly sort of small scent bubble, and it is persistent. It will do that pretty much all day. All right, let's be really honest. In 12 months time, this will be reformulated. They'll have put some cat wee in it and a bit of water and whatever else they do with reformulation, and this will be absolutely rubbish. But at the moment, in its launch form, this, I'm going to describe the performance as very, very acceptable. What about the smell? All right, it is a very sort of tropical sort of smell. The coconut is by far the most dominant. The citrus tries, you know, it tries to do something. The citrus doesn't really get a look in, but every now and then the citrus does just make a little bit of headway. All right, is it what I will always have in my collection? I've got to be honest with it, when I've finished with it, I don't think I'll replace it. It's not the most amazing fragrance. Okay, there are many, many other summer fragrances which have got much more sort of summer sparkle and a better sort of projection. All right, can't fault it the way it lasts on your skin. 100% it's all day. As a scent bubble, it's pretty much all day. As the wearer, I say you will get whiffs of it all day long. Okay, so performance is good. Slightly above average to good. The smell, if you wanted me to rate it out of 10, I'd say it's about an 8 out of 10. There are better summer fragrances, but this is a solid performance. Coconut, salty sort of breeze, and an overall creamy sort of, you know, suntan lotion sort of smell. Okay, all right. Hope I've given you enough information. If you would kindly give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that, because I'm just a crazy random guy. This channel is not monetized, I'm not sponsored, I'm not attached to anything. Seriously, I'm just a crazy random guy sharing fragrances with you. But realistically, I'm here for 2 reasons: to share a fragrance with you, and I've shared this one with you. And let me tell you, the second reason is the most important reason. It is to inspire you to wear a good fragrance all the time, all day, every day. It doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're going, who you're going to be with. Wear a good fragrance and you will have so much better a day. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you now. Hope you enjoy yourself, have a good time. Hope you keep spraying all the time, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.